Tony.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah!
Yes.
All right.
Awesome,
You know,
dude!
you know what's weird for me though, dude, is that I can only hear you guys on my laptop. So I got these headphones on so I can hear myself, but I hear you guys through my laptop, but everything else is going on. I checked all my settings. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, that's weird.
Skype is stupid. That's all I know.
Well, yeah, that's the only, like, literally whenever we have audio problems, we got to go to the tool section and just click until we see it like a bar working, you know?
Dude, I do a lot of audio production. I'm telling you, that's all it is non-stop troubleshooting.
You think that we were talking before the show, you think there'd be a better product, like, and Microsoft makes Skype, so you think they'd have it perfected, but
yeah, you would think. Anyway, what's up, fellas, man? It's been a long time.
dude, it's been too long. How have you been, bro? And you did not know, but you've been dubbed the Tone Zone by comedian Mitch Jones.
That was the Mitch Jones episode.
Yeah, man. And I just feel like you should be putting out, like, workout videos.
So was that an exclusive we got? Like, Tony didn't know he was known as the Tone Zone?
Tune into my videos where you can be slightly overweight too.
Dude, Mitch is funny, man. Like, he needs to be all over. Mitch Jones, he's fucking funny.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's got a good sense of humor. He's out there killing it right now too. I could see things are getting bigger for him as it goes along. Same with you too. I just want to give you guys some props, man. Watching your show grow. We were talking the other day, Rob, on Facebook messaging, and it's been dope to see you guys get bigger and like just hone in on exactly what you guys are doing. It's really been fun to watch.
I think we just struck gold, and I don't know how we did it, but we just did it. Like,
you did it by being authentic and real and giving people real shit in this world that is just like you guys. I heard Slim was talking when you were on break a little bit earlier about how there's just so much crap in music, and it's the same with all media. It feels like there's so much junk out there, and so it's a relief. I think people are really gravitating toward that authentic realness. You know,
one of the iTunes reviews we have is just like it's just like hearing a couple dudes at a bar just talking.
Exactly right.
Just talking. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I told you I was going to give you guys a review, and of course, I'm just going to be totally honest, I was a total slacker, spaced that I even said it. And of course, I'm going to be on the show today, so it clicks. I'm like, oh, shit. So I went on and I did a review today, but that's what I was saying, man. It feels like, yeah, of course, man. When I'm listening to you guys, it feels like you're sitting there in the room. I mean, literally, we're talking right now, but even when I'm not a guest, it just feels like you're right there, you know?
Even one of our first, we call it, like I said, we tore down the fourth wall or the third wall, whatever. We call them interns, but one of the dudes we used to have, Matt, on our show, just told us once, he's like, you know, your show's great because you're just regular dudes. You're not trying to be overly smart. You're not trying to be overly, like, proper.
I think what it is, too, is we're not trying to appeal to a certain group. We're not looking at, like, well, this is what the kids are listening to, or this is what we have to, this is what people want to hear. We don't do any of that. We just turn the mics on and go.
One of my friend's fathers, he runs the barbershop my friend owns, Carmelo's in town, and he's always asking, like, do you guys talk sports? And I'm like, no. But, like, he gets it, like, he's like, what do you guys talk? Do you guys talk? I'm like, yeah, we do a lot of news, and then we just talk to people, like, we ask them what they do, and we let them do what they do, you know, tell us about, you know, what you do, and what you make, and all that, and he's like, oh, that's awesome.
Hell yeah, man. And watching you guys, one thing I've noticed that you guys do is something we talk about on our podcast a lot too, is building community, man. You guys are really reaching out to other podcasters, and I've watched your Twitter. I've been watching your Twitter explode, and you guys are bringing people together in a really cool way.
It is, Pete, like you said, as mentioned, like, we're kind of like the podcast, like, like a lot of podcasters just love coming on, just
hell yeah.
Just shooting the shit with us, and like just everybody. Like, well, one of our earlier guests too, we had on just recently, and he thanked us because his interview got noticed. Peter Mehit, he's an entrepreneur, and he talked to us early on, and he got an interview because they saw his interview with us, and he thanked us, and
and apparently the interviewer, the guy that found him, he said was a fan of the show now.
Yeah, he's checking everything out. He checks out every show.
See, that's the way to do it nowadays, and that's how word spreads, man. Just being good, being authentic, being out there. And I'll stop kissing you guys' ass, but you're doing a good thing.
Thank you, though, dude.
We appreciate having our asses kissed. It's all right.
It's not often. How's your show doing, dude? According to Mike and Tony.
Yeah, it's doing good, man. We're still on WROM, which we talked about last time, which is an internet radio station out of Detroit. And I heard you guys talking about Stitcher and stuff. Some of that, the fact that you even said you get numbers from Stitcher, I was like, I don't even know how that. I don't even get numbers. Like, I don't even know what's happening.
It's like one a month, bro. It's one person.
Yeah.
I think too, though. Maybe it's like where you really promote your show. Like we've always really done SoundCloud, and like iTunes is just huge. Like we do good on iTunes and SoundCloud, but we're also on like 20 other things like Stitcher and whatever else.
Right.
Whatever else is fucking out there. Like, because there was one night, or maybe a couple months, I just looked into whatever free thing there was that I could throw us on. Like, and yeah, I put us on podcastpedia.org or whatever, .gov, and, you know, it's out there, but I'm not really pushing that. I push our SoundCloud and our iTunes, and that's pretty much it. And like our live links, our Ustream and our IPM.
Right. Yeah, I think it's important to have that presence in social media and kind of be pushing that stuff. But I think what you guys are doing and what you're onto, and I think a lot of, you know, people who are creating any kind of art nowadays are onto, is that there's something that happens, especially now with people just surrounded by all this bullshit. There's something that happens when people really just do something because they love it. They do it because it's fun, for the satisfaction of doing it. Yep. In and of itself, you know, as opposed to trying to appeal to some mass market or get picked up by, you know, in music, getting picked up by a label or you know, whatever the thing is. But
yeah, man.
Just doing it because they're like, oh, I can make money doing that, and it's better than working a job. And it's like, well, you know, if you don't truly have a passion for it, you're not going to do any good.
We talked too, and we talked to certain people, and we checked out a show the other night. Like, they're just the guy tries to be clean. Why the fuck are you trying to be clean? You're on the internet. Nobody's fucking telling you.
Right.
If radio comes knocking, then deal with it. Then try to clean up your show. But until then, like, just talk like you fucking normally would.
So much of that, I think, is just like momentum of our fathers. You know what I mean? People are just still stuck in old mentalities, and they don't have catch on the fact that this is what's happening now, is people are, you know, talking real, and that's really what it is. It's about nowadays.
Yeah, man. How many episodes are you guys into it?
We fell behind a little bit. Which one are you guys on right now? What number is this? Do you even know?
83, I think.
Yeah, 83. We dropped a little behind you. We're on 71. Is going to be this Saturday. We had a little time off, but by the way, you guys take a summer break. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes. When my kids come up, for a couple months. We just kind of take a break, and we do a couple kids shows. We do a couple shows with them. We actually let them do it. My son William, he does interviews. He's funny, man.
Dang, that's cool. So you got the kids. The kids are obviously around a lot more in the summer, I guess. They're not, you know, every day.
During the year, they're kind of far. So during the year, I get them, you know, for a week for, you know, certain holiday breaks, and then during the summer they come up.
Yeah, that's cool, man. And I know my kids got like 5 days left of school, so it's countdown to destruction over here.
How many do you have, dude?
I got 3 kids, man.
Me too. I got 3 boys.
Oh, nice, dude. I got it. 1 boy, he's the oldest, and then 2 little girls. Yeah.
Girls, man. Like, I'm just glad. I'm glad I don't have any. We got a buddy who's got 3 daughters, man. It's like, why didn't you stop? And he's like, I was trying to have a girl.
Glutton for punishment, man. Yeah, it's hard for me because I've got some nieces that came into my life. They're my wife's nieces, actually, and they came into my life. They were like, one was 5 and one was 3. They were 5 years old and 3 years old, and now they're about to. One of them is about to graduate from high school, and I'm just dreading the future, having daughters, man.
I see my brother-in-law, and his daughter is starting college, and she'll move out back to the moms just because he won't let her have a fucking shirt or something. It's ridiculous, man. The way she talks to him and shit. I'm like, oh my god.
My sister was like that growing up. Silly.
Hey, I want to ask you guys about something because it's a hot topic. It's something that's been coming up on our show, and obviously we're hearing about it everywhere. And I apologize to your listeners if this is something you guys have already hit before, but what is up with all the transgender news right now? Like, about the bathroom shit and everything. It's like, and here's where I stand on it, just so you know, like, I'm totally cool with whatever the fuck people want to do. It's all good. Doesn't bother me at all. But I can't help but think about the fact that transgender folks have been around forever.
It makes you seem like everybody wants to be one now, just to be different. I feel like, the gays are accepted, you know, not that, you know, in my lifetime, but blacks, you know, they're accepted. Women are accepted. Now you got to do something to be different. You got to be a transgender. Like,
I also think the reason why we're seeing so much of it, I think it's a follow the leader thing. One person does it, their article goes viral, and everyone's like, "Oh, we got to start doing let's just talk about this because this is what everybody wants to talk about."
We did a story as well as one of them that killed himself or herself. I don't know. I don't remember what they were trying to be, but then we got shit on. It was hate crime, and all we left at was the voice. The name of the person was just a tough name. Yeah, it was a woman that became a man, and the name was like Blake Brockington. I'm like, dude, if your name is Blake Brockington, you don't kill yourself. You're a linebacker. You're a Navy SEAL. You're a badass motherfucker.
We also did it, I think, like 3 days after the person killed themselves.
It was I didn't realize. I saw the story
not happy.
on the news. I didn't realize it just happened. Yeah, dude.
There's just so many people, I think, sitting around. There's those people, too, that want to get noticed or something. But I think there's so many people that are just sitting around just waiting to attack people. They're just waiting. As soon as you say the word transgender, they already got their pad and paper out. They're ready to just jump down your throat.
They're the equal one. You know, they're the level-headed ones. But then they're telling you should be killed. Like, no, you're just like everyone else. Like, just stop trying to be, you know, the peaceful, like, activist or whatever. You're just like everyone else. Just like the people that protested the Trump rally and were throwing stones at cops. Like, no, you're just as bad.
Yeah, it just seems to me weird because it seems like an issue got created. It's like, I feel like they've been using bathrooms. It's not like they haven't been using bathrooms. There haven't been issues. There's not like all these people being molested by transgenders all the time.
What does a corporation need to tell you what's acceptable? And my girlfriend said too, like last week, and I agree with her, you know, there's going to be perverts who use that to their advantage, you know?
Oh, dude, without a doubt. That was a great point I heard Joe Rogan bring up on his show. He was like, I wonder what the numbers are. Like, what percentage of the population is actually transgender? Think about that in general with all the Americans there are here just in our country alone. And then how many fucking creeps are there out there who will take this as an opportunity to go right? I mean, you've seen these dudes. There's a dude, he's got like a full beard. He dresses like a man, does everything like a man, has a man's name, but just says, I identify as a woman and I should be able to use the women's restroom.
Yeah.
It's like, where does the line get drawn?
That's what I'm saying. There has to be right and wrong. You have to set some fucking rules where you can't be everything's okay because that's what you're going to get. You're going to get some fucking jerk off doing that.
Right. And as dudes with daughters, I know you relate, man. It's like one of those things where
I have sons, but like, I don't want my kids. Like, I go in the bed. I'm fortunate enough to be a man to go in the bathroom with my kids. You know, like, I understand there's family restrooms. What's that, dude?
I'm sorry. You said you had 3 boys.
I do. Yes. I have 3 sons. Like I said, like that's cool. Like we could all go in together. Like, but yeah, like. The family restroom isn't always, you know, open. Sometimes there's people in it. It's locked. Like, you cannot always go in, like, together as a family. I think Jules just said a couple weeks ago there was a story where a diner, somebody went in and, like, choked a girl to death because it was a guy going in the fucking woman's room. Same sort of thing. And the mother heard screams from in the diner, went in. By that time, it was like too late. It was too late.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, man. It's fucked up. I think, too, like you said about...
Wait, she caught this guy red-handed?
The mother, yeah.
I guess, like, if that was like someone, I would kill the guy right there. I'd gladly go to jail.
Right? I would be the same way.
I would kill that motherfucker.
Was this a dude just... Sorry, Pete. Was this just a dude going into the bathroom, or was he saying he was transgender or whatever?
I think it was just a dude going in, like, just to be a creep, just like we said.
If somebody questioned him, he could have just been like, "Oh, I identify as a woman."
I identified as a woman, exactly. Like, yeah.
And then on the flip side of the issue, we had a video the other day of these big fat. Obviously, she's like a big fat Mormon woman or something. I don't know. And she had like a whole parade line of kids behind her, and she screamed. She's making the whole issue all about herself. Like, it's an assault on mothers, and she's screaming in the middle of a Target where people are trying to shop.
Like we've said again, I don't think any transgender people are going into the bathroom to do any. You know, I don't think they're the problems. It's going to be the sick fucking creeps that are going to be the problem.
Right, and I think that's the point Rogan was kind of making. Is I think we all, when we think about it, we sort of realize there's a lot more creeps than there are just regular transgender folk out there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's intense, man.
I feel, too, as a country, I think we're more divided than we've ever been. I think back in the 80s and 90s, we had a set, and then we had to go I don't know what we did. How did we fuck shit up? Was it the politically correct shit?
The last two presidents, like
it's just make everything. You're an asshole if you don't agree with everything ever. Yeah. Like that's what I think just fucked our country up.
It's a whole don't offend anyone ever anywhere. Like we cannot ever be offended. Like that's what it is.
Yeah,
let's not learn how to deal with being offended. Right? Let's just stop people from being offended.
Tony, how old are you, dude?
I'm 37.
I'm pushing 40, and when I was a kid, I got fucked with because I wasn't good at sports, but I figured out I'm pretty good at being a wise ass. I can be funny, so yeah, I'm gonna be good at that. Like you kind of figure out like what you're good at, like, and that's the problem nowadays, where kids don't really do that. Robin Slim Show.
Hey guys, it's me.
Jules, what's up?
What's going on, Jules?
I think we got another call.
I just wanted to clarify. Hi, Tony. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing, Jules?
I'm Jules. I'm his girlfriend, and I have a daughter, so I know what it's like. Trust me. It did happen in Chicago. The story. In.
Oh shit! Oh, shit! Fuck! Call back, guys. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second.
Are they on hold, maybe?
Guys! Anybody? Fuck! There was one other call. I went to add it and it just cut everything off. I'm so fucking sorry. How do I... What the fuck? Everybody!
I'm hearing all bumps.
Hello?
Guys! Hey! Sorry, Jules.
Sorry. I don't want to be on video.
No!
I guess... Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, there's somebody else trying to call.
Somebody's trying to call, but I'm not going to add them because that's what fucked it up last time.
But the guy had tried to rape the girl, and he choked her out. She actually passed out. But the mom heard her screaming and struggling and went in. So the girl is still alive. She's not dead. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was wondering. But, I was scared. I'm terrified of this stuff. And it's not, let's clarify, it's not the trannies that I'm terrified of.
Exactly.
Trannies normally are good people. Like, I found out recently that I have a family member who is now transgender, transsexual, and I don't, he's a good kid. He's very polite, he's a good kid. But it's not them that I worry about. It's not, them who I'm scared of harming someone. Like I said, it's the pervs who are going to come in the bathroom, some Brillo-y asshole and be like, yeah, I'm a transgender and I'm going to use the ladies' room.
It's like Buffalo Bill putting the makeup on.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah, and meanwhile, you're bringing up a real issue where it's something that you can actually, validate being a little bit scared of. Meanwhile, I guarantee there's 20 people out there listening right now that got their pen and pad as soon as you said trannies because it's the wrong term.
Right, it's not the right term.
That's what the other caller.
Sorry. Do not apologize to these guys that have nothing better to do.
I heard RuPaul came under fire for using the word trans.
Really? Yeah, it's like you can't even say midget anymore. We are just getting so fucked up. I thought we had freedom of speech. We can't even.
Yeah, like they want you to call them little people.
Yeah. And the fact that people are dividing themselves into communities.
Yeah.
You got like the midget community, or the
dwarf.
The dwarf or the little people community. You have the deaf community. You have all these different communities.
And it's so funny because at work, I am the minority. White people are the minority at work. And
not where I work.
They make jokes all the time. Like, what are you eating over there, Jules? I eat saltines. I like saltines. I have stomach trouble, and they're always like, what are you eating over there? Crackers, and
that's perfectly fine, right?
And I crack up. I've nearly choked on, my own cracker before, and I'm thinking, these are chips for crackers or whatever. But I get a bang out of it, but then I'll throw it out. I'll see something in Spanish, like there was a joke that's been going around the office about a Mexican guy who sits next to me, and he had went to a Mexican restaurant, and his whole review about the Mexican restaurant was it was terrible because the fries sucked. And I looked at him and said, what kind of fucking Mexican goes into a Mexican restaurant and orders French fries? Of course they're gonna suck. Did you get a side order of mac and cheese? And the whole office started busting out laughing. But there was the one fucking asshole who's like, that's racist. No, it's not. If you guys can laugh about me being a cracker, then I'm going to laugh about you and your fucking Mexican fries.
Okay? Right?
Yeah.
That tastes like chicken. That Mexican don't fry chicken. And I'm like, how the fuck does that happen? You know?
Shit, Jules, I don't want to cut you off, but Tony was going to play a song for us. Do you want to stay on?
Okay.
Do you want to stay on?
I'll hang up so that way I can hear.
All right. Thank you so much for calling us.
No problem. Bye.
Talk to you later.
Take care, Jules.
Tony, real quick, what's the name of the song, dude?
This is called Patience and Pain. I'm working on a full-length album now. This is going to be on it. It's actually going to be the title of the album as well.
Cool, dude.
Can you guys hear that guitar okay? Or not really, huh?
I hear it.
Sounds good.
I hear it.
Oh, you hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Amazed at this world we're living in. Patience and pain, silence and flames, and a smile within, because my life, yes, that's all that's mine. Earth for wine, silent time, some hard walking. All right. As a child, I was petrified under clear-colored skies. I was trapped inside from big busting bullies. I wanted to run and hide, but when I put the pen to the pad, I became electrified. Central Valley living will give me all that it's got. Now I do this meditation till I know that I've forgotten, till the screaming stops, till the vision in the mirror gets clearer, and never fear that I got is forgotten. Amazed at this world we're living in. With patience and pain, silence and flames, and a smile within, because my life, yes, that's all that's mine. Earth for wine, silent time, some hard walking. Yo, I've been waiting here patiently, I've been silently waiting, debating whether or not I should go or just take that degrading me. Patiently, I take it in with a poker face but a grin within, because the difference is I know the cold of the winter when the winter ends. Front and center friends, we know how this thing ends. Our hero we must defend to our dying end. Everything that he stands for, that he plans for, that we feel within. Amazed at this world we're living in. With patience and pain, silence and flames, and a smile within, because my life, yes, that's all that's mine. Earth for wine, silent time, and some hard walking. There you go.
Wow. Thank you, brother. That was fucking amazing.
Dude, my pleasure, man.
Wow. That is great, dude. And where can everybody find you, Tony?
TonyDollarMusic.com. Of course, the Mike and Tony Show at MikeandTonyShow.com. You can go check us out there. That's the podcast we do once a week. So
I definitely recommend it.
Hell yeah, it's been fun, fellas. Thanks for having me. I'd love to come back again sometime.
Thank you so much, and we'll definitely have you back anytime.
Peace.
Later, bro.
Take care, Tony.
See you, Tony.
See you.
Wow.
He's awesome.
He is amazing.